Alrighty. Let's see. Did I get it to work? I'm not sure. Okay. Output's very blurry. Let's change that. Is that any better? I hope it's better. Should be. I now see why the frame rate starts dipping. It's trying to open YouTube Studio in the middle of all this, which is bad. Hello! How's it going? Welcome to the Internet Checkpoint. Sorry about any continued lag. It's trying to get things back in order. Hello. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hope you all are having a great day. Hello, and welcome. It's weird because the preview on OBS is perfectly fine, but on YouTube it definitely looks laggy. I don't exactly know how to fix that. Alright, give me a few moments to address the technical difficulties. I apologize. I'll see what I can do. And then we'll get back to your regularly scheduled ducks. But enjoy the relaxing music in the meantime. Shouldn't take me too long. Here's hoping. Streams current recommended bitrate. We recommend a stream bitrate of 2500. I see what I did wrong now. Let's try that. Probably gonna refresh everything, but hopefully I'll still be streaming? Question mark? Let's see how it looks. I mean, worst case scenario, it's worse, I guess. New error just dropped. YouTube is not responding. Oh dear. All right. I don't think the duck simulator is going to work out. Which is unfortunate, because that would have been by far the easiest thing to do. What's something I can do? I know. Well, no, that might be too much. Yeah, let's put on some UFO 50. And then we'll add window capture. What if I duplicate that? That's a fun setup. Hello! How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I don't think this game has music, does it? I could be better, to be honest. This week I got a concussion because I unscrewed something and it came flying at me and hit me in the face. And now I have a bruise in the shape of a Nike logo on my cheek, which is something. It's definitely something. Alright, let's see if I can... Hopefully the audio doesn't clash too hard. But yeah, I'm still a little bit rattled from it, but... Okay, is there music? Okay, I don't think there's music. Cool. Well, that might get annoying though. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. That should be good. But, yeah, I guess the lesson here is make sure that the front end of whatever you're trying to mess around with is really secure. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, I should probably turn off the, Steam friends. My bad. I am not a very professional human being. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there goes. Oh, no. Sorry, Discord restarted and it killed my internet. That was scary. But I really wanted to try streaming today, so we're going to embrace all of the issues I will have. Until the cows come home. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to pause and check on the quality of the stream and make sure everything's going okay. Don't mind me, just making sure I'm not crazy. Okay, seems good to me. That makes me very happy. So I guess it just was the application I was trying to stream, which is... weh. But, hey, maybe next time I do an internet checkpoint, I'll get some, like, automatic Mario Party action going. Just kind of comment on that. This is me playing, by the way. I'm ass at this game. Yeah, feel free to use the stream as like whatever you want, be it a sleep aid or just a little space to relax and take your mind off things, because man, scrolling shorts is a game of Russian roulette, isn't it? But also, apparently this is like a better way for people to discover your stream. I guess because they can just stumble upon it randomly. Oh no! You got another thing coming. Try again, pal. Try again. If I actually end up beating this game, and I don't know what you need to get the gold, if you just need to beat it, or if you need to like beat it without losing. Because I'm definitely not beating this without losing. I haven't played that much of this game. One of the games in this horrifies me because I am a huge baby, and anything that has pixel art horror themes just destroys me mentally. Oh no! And, yeah, no, like, God, have you ever heard of the game Waxworks? I, for the life of me, cannot play that game because just the graphic depictions of violence in pixel form, for whatever reason. It's been that way since I was a kid, and I played Battletoads and Battlemaniacs, and freaking Brainiac rushed on the screen with his ugly mug. That's horrifying for a kid. Rare, you should feel bad for terrorizing me as a child. Hey, that's what I should do, is just show off all the retro games I really like. Whoa! I didn't know you would resume your role. Stop it. Leave me alone. Dang. Skillful. There we go. Just had to get him. Ah! An object fell. Oh, I got a message on Discord. Favorite games when I was a kid? Oh, man. So, my personal favorite game, and a game that I have yet to see, like, do what it does ever again, is Custom Robo for the Nintendo GameCube. It's an arena fighting robot customization, like 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 or 3-on-1 if you're really that crazy. but it's so much fun, and it has this really cool story, and oh my gosh, if you can find a copy of it that's like affordable, or if you can emulate it, wink wink nudge nudge, because you own a copy of the game and you own a copy of the game and the console that you are emulating, wink wink nudge nudge, highly recommend you play that game. It's so much fun, it's not that difficult, and like, it's just such a blast. There's a lot of really flamboyant characters in it, and that's like the fastest way to get me to like your game, is to just put wacky flamboyant characters. Another game I really liked as a kid, Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct was like my Babby's first fighting game, and genuinely, like, once you get a grasp of it, it's probably one of the easiest fighting games to learn, period, just because, like, combos work on like a turn-based system. Let's see, what else? When I first got into like, when I first got into like translated ROMs and stuff, I played both of the Famicom Detective Club games, the one on the NES and the one on the SNES. The one on the SNES, actually, if you can afford it, I don't know how much they are right now, the Famicom Detective Club remakes on the Switch are so good. And while you're at it, buy Paranormasight too. All of those, I guess they're visual novels. All of those visual novels / adventure games are just, they're made of the sauce. Hang on, I gotta lock in. So much for locking in. Alright. No more sillies. It's time to get serious. Never mind. Dang. I wonder if I can use that shockwave more effectively, like I'd run up to them and do it, maybe? I'm not getting only 1 point. Never mind, I'm getting 1 point. This man is tricky. But the number one thing you need to remember about life is that it's as tough as you want to make it. And sometimes you just, have to take things slow for a bit. Oh no. If I can stream these games at this aspect ratio well enough, then I'll try some other games. Make it to where, like, 3 losses to the same person, I switch the game up. Maybe I could play the scary game. No, that'd be horrible. That'd be a horrible idea. Although, playing a horror game with relaxing music is hilarious. By the way, you are listening to the Vidya Interweb Playlist Mellow Edition. It's a collection of video game OST tracks that are all just kind of very calming, pleasant. Usually there's like rain and stuff in the background. I turn that off. I feel like it'd be a bit too much for the soundscape. Lock in, don't lose your lead. Ah! I kind of, every time I say lock in, I proceed to not do that. For some reason I was expecting it to like curve up. Dang. This guy's tough. Tough with 2 Fs. There we go. Just gotta focus really freaking hard. I appreciate your support. We gotta do it for Megan Frank 183. If nobody else. Dang, he's got reach. Just Megan. You got it. Man. Oh. Man. This guy's kind of intense. Whoa. There we go. Maybe that's what I need to do, is just hit it in the... Okay, hang on. I think I've got the strat. I think the strat is you hit it back to him, and then you rush up, and then you try and bonk it back. Mayhap. Whoa! I know! He's like... It's like he's got a read on everything I can do. Maybe... Ah! I'm learning things. What? 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 I was sliding around and like way too fast. I got in his head now. Never mind, I'm not in his head. There is no worse feeling than stopping just short of where you want to hit the ball. Oh no. We're gonna get this guy. We're gonna get this guy. I'm determined now. One of these days. How about I just hit it back normally? What can you do about that? Don't try anything fancy. Don't try to roll. Oh. That was working. What? They always reflect that back. I was not expecting that. Oh, you're really slow. You're slow. Which means... Oh, okay. I gotta learn to deal with the bombs and the power shot before I can... That was humiliating. I'm thinking like way too hard. There we go. Thank you, Megan. That one was for you. Alright. Okay, yeah, you definitely don't like it when I'm up close. You wanna... Yeah, I got too far away. Make it personal. Make it personal. Oh. We got this. We got this. We got this. Quit stalling. What are you afraid of, Yamada? What are you afraid of, Yamada? Come on. Come on. Come on, Yamada. Okay, now you're bringing out your A game. And I got mine. Okay. Dang. Can it only go like in one of two little spots? Or is it just like a certain distance below where he swings it? I think I found the gatekeeper, and his name is Yamada. His name is Yamada, and he's so scary he can't even show his face. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I know. He's got me fully downloaded. I'm not getting perfected, though. I'm not getting perfected. Please, no. Oh my gosh. You know what? Well played. Well played. I'm not gonna let this demotivate me. I've played Melty Blood. I don't fear anything. Oh, that was a good save. There we go. What? You hit it with the bomb, dude. You hit it with the bomb. You didn't need to do all that extra flexing. You already made your point. You are the gatekeeper. Yes! This is a close one. No, I just had to open my mouth. Just focus. Just focus. Dang! Okay. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We are figuring out the matchup. What? Hi, Bluebird Believer. How you doing? We are getting gate kept by Yamada right now in Samurai Ball on UFO 50. No! Oh man, that's rough. Okay. 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 Nope, no. No nerves. No nerves. No nerves. I am steel. I am the wind. Yeah, it's that circular pattern that's killing me. No. Oh, no. Keep working on it. Keep working on it. I'm telling you, Yamada's the gatekeeper. I need to just, like, not roll so carelessly. Dang, I was hoping to hit it with the shockwave. There we go. Maybe I should be using that shockwave more often. There we go. We can do it. Thank you for your belief, Megan. We're gonna make this happen. Thank you, Bluebird. I refuse to give up. This is oh my gosh. So when he randomly pulls out like stuff like that, I just get so scared of him. Terrified. But that's not going to discourage me. You got another thing coming. Okay. I think I actually have an idea. Never does shit like that. There. Stuff like that. Just demonstrate that you don't fear him. Establish dominance, as they say. No! Wow, that was a wide arc. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You hit him with the shockwave and he gets weak in the knees. He gets weak in the knees. You can't do anything about that. As soon as you know you got him, you just got him. You just got him. Don't show fear. Don't show fear. I'm not throwing this lead. I'm not throwing this lead. If you think I'm going to throw this lead, you got another thing coming, pal. I am... This is supposed to be a relaxing stream, and then it turned into... Oh. Okay. Ayumi. Is Ayumi the other gatekeeper? I'm terrified. She's got a full face of makeup. You don't go into battle with a full face of makeup unless you know exactly what you're going to do. There we go. Caltrops? Oh my gosh. Okay. Ayumi's got some sauce. Okay. The shockwave is very good. And I should be abusing it. If I actually end up beating this game, feel free to suggest what games you'd like to see next. If you already know what games are on UFO 50. I've enjoyed what I've played so far of it. Oh, hang on. Alright, terribly, terribly sorry about that. Someone in my house was having a panic attack, and I couldn't just leave them alone, so I went and, you know, gave them a hug, make sure they were okay. Sorry about that. Hope the music was enough to keep you entertained for the brief moment I was gone. Oh yeah, no, they're fine. And it's perfectly understandable why they're having a panic attack. It's just, like, general rule of thumb, and I don't want to, like, preach or anything, but if you see somebody that's, like, super nervous and having a visible, like, reaction, and you know them well enough, just, like, ask them if they're okay, if there's anything you can do, no matter how silly. I was asked to tell knock-knock jokes once. But, they're all good now. And if they're not, they said they would tell me, and I would gladly get up again. Ah! Ayumi got hands. No! Oh. Huh? Ah, I know this song. It's from Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana is also a great game. And if you have 3 friends, or 2, that are willing to put aside some time for a couple nights, there's Seiken Densetsu 3, otherwise known as Trials of Mana. Has like 3-player co-op. Secret of Mana has 2-player co-op. Both fantastic games. Albeit a little clunky, but what do you expect? They're Super Nintendo era games. I see it as tennis right now. It is pretty tennis-y. There's a lot of the same kind of mindset you have to have about tennis, about like trying to time things and manipulating the angle of the ball. Like that. Cruelty, cruelty, cruelty. you don't play. There we go. My character, Saizo, is really good at forcing the issue. Ooh. That was nice. I have come to respect the harder AI of this game because it doesn't play. Match point. Focus. No! Oh, that hurt. That was sneaky. Oh, okay, this one might be. Wow. Ah, I was adjusting my levels. Getting a little too preemptive about it. About throwing out the shockwave. Can you do a combo? You can sort of hit the ball twice if you know what you're doing, but oh no, it's Yamada all over again. I'm not giving up. I need to conquer my 15 other shadow selves. You can conquer 15 other shadow selves, or you can conquer just one. Dang. I really want to beat Samurai Ball, though. I really want to beat it. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Lock in. Oh, no. That simply won't do. My fiercely competitive nature. Oh. My fiercely competitive nature has led me to this decision at this point in time. Oh no! This game makes me tense up. Oh. I don't know why I rolled there. It is a very silly game. It's called Samurai Ball, and it's off of UFO 50, which is a 50-game compilation of retro-style things. If you're familiar with Action 52, it's like the good version of that. Unfortunately, I'm at the very tail end of it. This is like my last opponent, question mark? I don't know if there's a mirror match at the end, but this is the last one I've seen so far. The good version, you know. I won't be shy about it. I won't sugarcoat it. Action 52 is terrible. UFO 50? It rocks. UFO 50 is... I don't know. Like, let's say you have a really hard day at work, and all you want is just something simple. You don't want any crazy RPG mechanics. You don't want to have to dodge roll through 80 billion frames of a combo. You just want to play some good old-fashioned video games. That's what UFO 50 is for. UFO 50 is some good old-fashioned video games. I'm not letting you get another 1-8. You might get another 1-8. Pokemon games are a great, like, example of just good old-fashioned. You know what you're getting. You know exactly what you're gonna see. You're just there for it. I can't play Pokemon because I have the attention span of a rodent. And also, like more modern Pokemon games, I don't know, they're just... I went and played through like Heart Gold again after playing Ultra Sun, and even though Heart Gold is a much slower, well, not really slower, I mean it's slower in the sense that like the gameplay is slower, but like Ultra Sun is slower in the sense that like there's so much the game wants you to engage with. And it's not really like a bad thing. In fact, I like having my games with a lot of things to interact with. But that's not what I'm here for with Pokemon. Also, like, after playing Pokemon with a fast forward function, I feel like I've been spoiled. Like, horribly, horribly spoiled. Like, there is no hope for me. I did get a shiny, I think it was a Grimer. Yeah, it was a shiny Alolan Grimer last time I played Ultra Sun, which made me really happy. I've heard a lot of good things about ZA. And I know it's not like a standard Pokemon game, per se. I might try it. I'm not really sure. I have a capture card. I could stream it if I ever get it. But I'd have to be in the mood for a Pokemon game. And that only comes like once in a blue moon. I thought that would reflect back. You know what? Just for that, you're eating a Shockwave. Oh, never mind. Now you're eating a Shockwave. Short range. Should only use... Ah! Both Legends games are very good. Yeah, I really wanted to try, was it Pokemon Arceus Legends? The first one? Because I really liked the way the snowy region looked in the screenshots. And I'm a huge fan of like comfy snow towns and RPGs. Case in point, Flanwar in Tales of Symphonia, if you've ever played that. Man, I am getting my booty butt handed to me. I don't know why the music is making me like lock the heck in. I like the cold regions in World of Warcraft. That's another thing I really want to get into, is MMORPGs. Okay, so I know I might not sound or seem it, but I am like the most socially uncoordinated person I know. And I've always wanted to get into MMOs because I hear, oh, these stories about, oh, I met this person and we became like lifelong gaming friends through World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV or what have you. And like, as somebody who's a huge fan of .hack and, you know, the animes and the games, they're all single-player MMORPGs for lonely people. Like, I have no reason not to try it. It's just I get so nervous whenever I try to, like, start, because I'm like, oh man, what if like I don't know the ins and outs the way I should, and then people are like, oh, you're not building right or something. I'm a huge nervous wreck about that kind of like social pressure. I actually recently started getting into, I don't rake me over the coals for this, but I started playing League of Legends because I used to play Dota. And, like Warcraft 3 Dota, not Dota 2 Dota. If you ever get into WoW, let me know, even though we don't know one another. I just love WoW, played it since it first came out. You know what? I absolutely will. I absolutely will. Sensory VA audios. I will do my best to remember that. Because I know World of Warcraft has like a free trial and then you gotta like pay after a certain point. Or maybe you have to pay to get like all the features or something like that. But I'd love to get my hands on an MMORPG for the first time and like actually dig in. Uh-oh, Megan and Sensory know each other. The gang is arriving. But, yeah, one of these days, I'm really gonna get into it. Maybe... Oh, maybe that'd be, like, a fun idea. Is, like, start a mini-series of, like a Book of Friends diary for an MMORPG. Where I just try my best to make friends and connections. And, like, record those connections and what those things mean to me. Like a very personal story about making friends in online games. Oh, dang. Free trial shows you a little bit of the game, but it's for a bit of the game. I can help you there. I also run a small and chill guild of people that play that are very new. Friendly. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll give it the free trial a run, and if I like it, then, you know, start doing that. First I gotta beat Ayumi. Who is... If Yamada is the gatekeeper, then Ayumi is, like, the king of the castle. Or queen, rather. Sorry. Unless... But yeah, huge fan of Dot Hack. If you ever want to get into it, highly recommend Dot Hack Sign on like a day where you're feeling really melancholy. Just watch that whole anime and it'll feel you for you, if that makes sense. Like, you ever watch a sad anime just because you want something that feels the way you do? Dot Hack Sign has a really happy ending, but there's so much, like, angst and sadness and, like, all kinds of stuff. There's also a good bit of, like, lightheartedness. Soundtrack's by Yuki Kajiura, who, if you weren't aware, also composed the soundtrack for Madoka Magica and other popular anime, whose name is slipping from my brain as we speak. But Madoka Magica. That's a good anime. Sorta. It gets really complicated. But I have a lot of friends who are like huge fans of Madoka Magica. And I'm trying to slowly convert all of them into Dot Hack. I've been... As my latest, sort of gimmick, I've been trying to get like random groups of people to watch Dot Hack Sign. And I've been moderately successful. On account of how extremely ecstatic I get about it, I guess. No! My God. Okay. It's time to break this one down like we did Yamada. What does Ayumi not like? Does Ayumi not like it when I get close? Dang. Dang. I keep trying to body block the charge shot, but it's a little too fast for me. Oh, this is ActRaiser music. This is Fillmore, right? I'm the only one who might know what ActRaiser is, which... It's an SNES game that has, Do you like The Sims? How about SimCity? Because it plays a lot more like SimCity. Okay. But it also has, like, action platformer segments. It's a really cool game. That should be my next series, is just, like, challenging other streamers to play retro games that I like that I think would be a good fit for them. If I ever get, like, popular enough to meet other streamers, I guess. Or network with other streamers! I am a big ideas person. I'm still very serious about that, like, MMORPG Book of Friends things. I think that would be a very interesting experiment to try. I've already figured you out. You don't scare me, Ayumi. Haha! You'll have to also stream on Twitch for that? Oh yeah, that is a thing. Raizo surreptitiously hands the referee a small chest, as promised, says the new champion, a wicked grin on his face. The referee peers into the box and smiles back, satisfied with its gleaming contents. Not that the bribe was needed. Raizo thinks to himself, with his overwhelming might, not one of his challengers ever stood a chance. I bribed my way to victory? I bribed my way to victory? That's horrible! That's what my character does? I didn't deserve to win at all. I bribed the ref. Oh my god. Well, he did it. I wonder if all the other endings are, like, just as bad. And these are all just, like, horrible people playing tennis with swords. Dedicated to Olive Chun. This one's for you, Olive. Alright. That was Samurai Ball. I guess we're moving on to the next one. Yep. Alright. Let's see. I've played like a couple of these, but... We could do the nuclear option and play the really scary game with relaxing music. That is absolutely a thing I'd do, but also I named the I named the stream Internet Checkpoint. So maybe something more relaxing than that? I don't know what half of these are. I wonder if I can set up Mario Party. That might be fun. I might not have a copy of it right now, though. Fist Hell. What is Fist Hell? Jay's mom was kidnapped by zombies while she was campaigning for mayor. Speck Spengler, the current mayor, gave a press conference. He said he would do everything in his power to defeat the monsters. But Jay had heard empty promises before. He decided to call his friends. We'll get Mom back ourselves. How's that? Let's go with the balanced guy first. Oh, it's like River City Ransom. Spontaneous Mario Kart with chat? Oh. If I had it, I would. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Oh, you know what? Tell you what. Someone asked for combos. Let me do some combos. We are gonna... Oh god, I gotta remember like everything about this game. But let's see. Where is my thing? Yes, all of the games, all of the games in UFO 50 are styled, I believe, after like the NES graphics, colors. Like they're specific. I forget how many colors they have, but it's an 8-bit processor. There it goes. Super Nintendo. All right. God, it's been so long. It's been terribly long. All right. And then... boom. Just gonna shrink this down a little bit. And then we'll make a bigger one. Only this one is all the way scaled up, and then let's shrink this down to like here. And then center? How do I center it? Center. Oh, I see. Center horizontally. There we go. This is the Super Nintendo version of Killer Instinct, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my god, this game. This game makes me so happy. Alright, let me familiarize myself. The lights are on the shoulder buttons. Okay. Dang. Okay. Yes, I still remember how to do it. There's like... yeah, so the combo system in this game is really interesting. There are special moves, and then there are linkers. So like, if I do a special move, and I press a button, there we go. So light punch out of the little sword move gives you that. And then I can do sword again, and it gives me another combo. And then I can do... and if I do the uppercut at the end of it, it does that. So, dun 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 dun. Oh, I messed up the uppercut. Dun 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 dun. Oh my gosh. And there's a stun mechanic in this game, because of course there has to be a stun mechanic. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot of cool combos in this game. It's a shame I can't move 2P out of the corner. There's no grab. But that's Killer Instinct. Let's see. What else can I show off? I would show off, like... the computer cheats so hard in Killer Instinct. I can't really, like, show off the gameplay that much. Give me a moment, let me reload. Let's see, what else can I show off? What's something I played a lot of? Oh, I can show you the thing that gave me nightmares. The thing that, like, ruined... okay, so, like... a little bit of context. This is Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. When I was a kid, I rented this game from my local, like, video rental store, and it's great. But I never paid attention to the opening, like, cutscene until I was, like, a kid and I could learn, and I was like, oh, hey, this has, like, a whole story. Let's find out the lore of the Battletoads, right? And to be fair, it's a fun little cutscene, but it has one of my biggest weaknesses, and that is pixelated, like, horror graphics. Because as a kid, I was traumatized by various, like, video games, including Donkey Kong. For some reason, Donkey Kong scared the crap out of me as a kid. And this is one of the games that, like, spurred on that fear even more. But yeah, like, look at these mountains. Someone took time to, like, paint all this stuff. Yes, really. And it's one of the reasons why I can't play one of the games on UFO 50. Specifically because, like, it has a jump scare that periodically arrives to, like, chase you down, and it's pixelated and it's terrible. Anyway, like, look at this. They put so much effort into this little cutscene. Did I ever play the old Fallout games? No. No, but I heard they're really good. I want to try them because I do like CRPGs. Anyway. It's a virtual reality game. The Gamescape. Don't you want to be a part of the Gamescape? And this comes zooming in. This isn't the part that scared me. Here we go. Now, who thought it was a good idea to put this on a kid's screen? Like, you can see the veins in his head and everything. It's terrible. Awful. Get it out of here. It doesn't move whatsoever. It's just a static image. And this isn't even, like, the final boss. This is just some random schmuck. I don't think you even fight this guy in the game. Because the final boss is the Dark Queen. Anyway. Especially the way he pops up. Yeah, he just, like, zooms up into the screen. It's so freaky. I don't like him. I don't like him when he does that. Anyway, I need to get that off my mind, so I'm going to play a little Joe and Mac. This game's also really fun. So, Data East makes a lot of really weird, but, like, interesting games. This one has a high jump that you can only do if you hold up, and there's no indication that you're going to do a high jump, so you kind of have to look at the controls for that. Oh, and you can ride these guys. I made a boo-boo. Can I still collect that? Nope. Okay. Oh, but you respawn. No! Okay. I just really like how bright and colorful this game is. Oh. And there you have it. You become an angel. The way the game's camera scrolls is actually really good for the vertical orientation. I used to have an 8BitDo controller that had like the perfect D-pad, and then alas, I now have to settle for an Xbox One D-pad. This game might be on Virtual Console by now. Another really pretty piece of pixel art. I mean, look at this big old dinosaur. He's got scales and everything. And he's got little neck ruffles. That's definitely not foreshadowing. Uh-oh. It just kind of became Comfy's retro game power hour, but stick with what you know. I'll probably stream with this format UFO 50 in a bit. I'm just, you know, we're just kind of doing wild things for the first stream. Alright, see you when you get back, Megan. And then you can leave a little checkpoint. I love these little overworld sprites. They're so cute. That's how I walk on the daily. Oh. Probably the funniest thing about this game is the sound design. I can't really show it off because I'm playing the music. Hang on. Let's pause the music real quick, because I think you need to hear this game to truly appreciate it. Alright, let's see. That work? That do it? Oh, I could probably do an impression of it, but you need to hear. There is voice acting in this game, and it sounds very interesting. Oh, sometimes when you hit them, they go, "Oppa!" But yeah, this derpy little music, and it plays this little dirge whenever you die. There's that noise. Oppa! Oppa! And then the boss of this stage goes like, bleh! See if I can get to the boss of the stage. I haven't played this game in so long, so I don't remember a thing about it. Oh! There it is. Oh, I don't have fire, so I can't. Okay. Bleh! He just... Grrr. I'm sorry, I just really, really like that. Oh my god. Alright, what else do I want to show off? You want some pretty pixel art? I've shown this off before. But you want some pretty pixel art. This is Nosferatu. When the moon is dyed in blood, a bat departs from the forbidden castle into the night, having changed from its human form to seek its next victim. His name is whispered in fear. Nosferatu, creature of night. Few have seen his face and lived to speak of it. None who have ventured near his resting place have ever returned to tell of it. Every night, transforming into bat or wolf, he seeks innocent blood, a vampire. None know the victim's fate, of those taken to his distant and forbidding castle. Except one, who seeks to end the terror and rescue his love. Makes his way to the accursed place. Yeah, like a whole cutscene in front of your game with just like cool animation and everything. Anyway, I gotta show off the animation because this is a Prince of Persia like type game. Also, I like how like everything in this game is old-timey and gothic, and then our main character is just some guy in a jacket and sneakers. I think he also has like denim jeans on. Yeah. He's got like a pompadour and everything. Oh yeah, you can also do combos in this game. See this creep? Oi, oi, oi! Show him no mercy. Oops. Well, I already lost the gem. That gem, I believe, makes your like melee damage stronger, but the second you get hit, you lose it. Because, it's a retro game. And you can't have fun. But my god, this game is pretty. It's so pretty. I mean, look at this. Oh, right, you gotta slide. Ah! How do you slide again? Is it down and attack? Yes. This game also has a mechanic where if you die enough times, you can't get the good ending anymore. And like, I'll probably die just to show it off. I'll save that for later. Hey, we got another attack gem. I think that's what the crystals do. Oh, yeah. I would love to see a speedrun of this game. Oop. Well. So, you see this photo? If I die enough times... I'll show that off real quick. It should be like 7 times. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to wait it out because Prince of Persia games and their ability to stay on the screen for a bit. But every time you die, I guess something resurrects you because there is a continuous through line between you dying and the ending. And if you waste enough time, I can't remember if I'm on 5 or 6, but I believe it's 7 times you have to die. It's a pretty lenient, like, amount if you're already familiar with the levels. This should be the last time I need to die. I'm gonna keep going until it works. Is it 10 times? Yes! The photo changed. She has vampire teeth now. Isn't that so creepy? What's the game over screen look like? Yeah. But that's a cool little feature. Let's see. Anything else I can show off? No. Let's go back to UFO 50. I like the way the window capture looks now, so maybe it'll... How does that look on your screen? looked good on the preview, but I don't know how much you can actually like see on the top screen. Let's play more of that beat 'em up. Gotta help me out, dog. Yeah. That was a Resident Evil reference. He's chomping on that guy. Why are there chicken-headed axe women? Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I just realized I wasn't playing the music. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'm not as good at beat 'em ups as I thought I was. I'm having a lot of fun. I thought streaming would be a lot more nerve-wracking, but no, it's actually kind of nice. Oops. Oh, I see. There's a get off me move. That takes health. Whoops. Is there like a... Oh, you can charge your punch. Oh. Ah, that's Soichi Noriki's cover of, what is it? It's titled Morning of Yoshi's Island. But I don't remember the Da-na-na-na-na. I think it's the athletic theme from Super Mario World. It was a very pretty song. Oh, and the other Soichi Noriki song is playing now. This is Thank You, Mario. Oops. Mm. Give me one moment. I'll be right back after some time. We're back. I'm gonna go back to the library because I'm probably gonna need some time with this game. I'm so glad I beat this game. That made me so happy. We're in green chill zone now. The paint racing competition. Hey. Okay. Yeah, it's Ben Briggs' Green Chill Zone. It's Green Hill Zone on piano. You're listening to VIP Mellow, the Vidya Interweb Playlist Mellow Edition. Damn. Bingo. But yeah, this is Video Interweb Playlist Mellow Edition. There's usually rain and thunder in the back here. But what's nice about them is that they have like a whole repository of all the music that they put into their playlist. And I was able to download all of it because I am a hoarder. I'm a filthy hoarder. This is fun. Bunch of anime on Netflix? What kind of anime? I might have some recommendations. Especially if you're into like angsty dramas, because man, there's good eating there. There's 25 courses? Oh wow, that's tough. Like, I watched The Summer Hikaru Died recently, and that honestly kind of blew my mind with how good it was. It was like... It's a mystery, suspense, thriller, paranormal... Pretty much like all of the tags to get me to watch something. Only the two main characters, well, one of them has been replaced by a monster, and both of them are a little on the fruity side. Oku the Inner Chamber and Love Through a Prism. I have not watched either of them, but I'll be sure to check those out. I like that, what's that one anime about, like, the guy that makes calligraphy? Barakamon? I really like Barakamon. Had to shower and make some tea? Oh, all good. Showering and tea are, like, the two most important priorities in life. Want to watch, but I only watch dubbed. That's understandable. Especially if you're not somebody that likes to read your shows. But you know, what has a great dub, and by great dub I mean it's pretty decent and kind of comedic at times. If you can find it, Dot Hack Sign has a really good dub. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. Maboroshi. Also haven't watched that. Wow. I must be really behind on anime. So, I've been doing a lot more anime rewatching than watching new things. Like, I started rewatching Dungeon Meshi recently. Also a great anime, with a pretty good dub. I did a podfic of it. I liked it so much. Yeah, I can see why dyslexia would make subs a lot more difficult, and I'm sorry that you have to deal with it. That's not fun. It's not a fun thing to deal with. I don't have dyslexia, but I have this like particular, I don't know if it's color blindness or what, but like white on black background with certain fonts, I just can't read. So whenever I have like a PDF that's just white or black text on a white background, I have to like put a color tint on it or something like that. Blue Period. I've heard a lot about Blue Period. Also heard that there is a lot of drama with Blue Period. And I do like me some drama. If you like Blue Period, you'll probably love Love Through a Prism. Okay. I'll definitely check out Love Through a Prism then. Amazing art style and animation. I'm enjoying it a lot, Megan. I'm having a blast. Although this game is, I mean, the games are challenging. I think that's part of the point. But so far, they've been just one banger after another. Oh, that might have robbed me of it. Oh no. Okay, let's switch to a different game. I'm getting into that. I want something that's like... something I can chat to. I can check in on this. This is like an auto clicker. What do the crowns next to the name mean? I guess that just means you've been around the longest? That's an interesting thing to be competitive about. Yeah, it's an idle clicker. And you make a bunch of these. Oh, I need to make ingots, which I do over here, right? Oh, I see. Some chat point thing, but doesn't really make sense most of the time. I love it when my chat doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I have more ingots. I want to find out what the workbench does. What's divers? This is interesting. Oh. It's an RPG. We'll come back to this. I remember this one. This is Rail Heist. Oops. But yeah, the goal is to just take all the money and run. Oops. Been working so much the past few days on commissions. I gotta want to play a game, but I want to figure out how to play it. You gotta figure out what to play. I can give you some recommendations if you got one. If you got like a craving for something in particular. Dang. I messed that up. Torn between Icarus and Monster Hunter. I don't know what Icarus is, but I really like Monster Hunter. I have not played Wilds yet, so I couldn't tell you what it's like if that's what you're planning on buying. But Wasn't paying attention. Up. Time Goal 30. Icarus is a survival game, same vein as like Ark Through the Forest or something like that. Also, Wild is pretty good, but I played 85 total hours and could be carded by a monster, so... Yeah, that's been kind of the problem with the newer Monster Hunters, isn't it? I went back and started playing 4 Ultimate again. Just because I missed it. And like, that first fight you do with, oh god, what's the name of the little guy? Man, I'm bad at this game. The first fight you do with the guy that has like the scales that make you go crazy and you have to hit him. Oh my god, what is his name? Why am I blanking so hard on his name? Is it Giramagala? No. Either way, that first fight with him is so, like, intense because you have no idea what's going on and then they're throwing all these mechanics at you. And it's, like, so much fun. And I realized just how much I missed, like... Alright, this takes too much brain power. But, like, I realized how much, like, effort you had to put into, like, learning the weight of your weapon and how it interacts with the other monsters and how you need to play around the other monsters and their strengths. And I don't really get that from the newer Monster Hunters lately. It's been really flashy, it's been really cool, but, like, nothing, like, I don't know. Giramagala! Okay, so I was right. I play Insect Wave though, so I'm all movement. Yeah. Yeah. I guess the closest you get to Glaive otherwise is like demon form twin blades in the older ones, because you can move around really fast. It's not like aerial stuff until 4. I played MH Tri and MH3U a lot Like a lot, a lot, a lot. That was really good. Kind of wish they'd, whatever they're called, Fake Tendo or whatever, would, release some private servers for MH3U. That'd be kind of great. I kind of just miss 3U in general. We haven't seen the Geochris in so long. Funny enough, I played MH Tri a ton also. Sword and Shield or Switch Axe? Ooh, Switch Axe and Tri. Now that is a weapon that makes you feel that weight. I love the infinite combo you can do where you like swing it side to side. And like all the old Switch Axes look so damn cool. I will say my favorite thing they added to World regarding the Switch Axe was the Savage Axe mode. Gotta have that chainsaw. Honestly, this... yeah. That's like the one, like, awkward bit of Tri is the 3D underwater movement stuff. But it's also what made it, like, really fun for me. Is, like, your weapon feels completely different underwater. And it actually feels like you're underwater. 3U is, like, the most immersive I can think of. It's the one that made me feel the most like a proper monster hunter. Oh man, now I want to play Monster Hunter. I know I can't stream World on this computer. That's way too low spec. Right? I'm so sad they didn't bring back the underwater stuff. I'm also really sad they didn't bring back like what's the lava Legiocris? Agnactor? I thought that was like a really cool design for like a semi-bird wyvern. Like the weird duckbill. It fires lasers at you. Oh, I know what I could do. One of these is a race, like a betting racing thing. Right? Didn't I do it before? Quibble Race! It's pretty ass, that's sad. But what can you do? At least they brought it back, or at least tried. Gotta be Woogie. I'm gonna bet on El Rey. Click a button to go up and down, you only use your slinger underwater. You can only use your slinger underwater? That's not okay. Good night, Megan. I'm glad you had a wonderful time. I hope to see you next time. Honestly, the more I've been thinking about it, the more I kind of want to do that Book of Friends like series. I know I can stream World of Warcraft because it's an ancient game. So I might do that. I might do that. It sounds really, really fun. It sounds really, really fun. I don't know. Gonna give you a reason to renew your subscription in WoW? I just might. Depends on how much a subscription is, but I mean, if I do it, you're gonna be probably the first to hear. Damn, I got all the money. Oh no, he died. 15 USD a month? Okay. If I get into it, actually, that'll be the catch. That'll be the catch. I'm gonna start playing it on the free trial. If I can make friends in the free trial, then I'll go ahead and get the subscription. Oh yeah. Honestly, I am starting to get a little tired. So this might, I think I'm just gonna cut the stream here for now. This is a great first time. It was a great, well, first time vertical. I've streamed like a little bit before doing other things, but this is the first time I've streamed and gotten the settings right. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and make that account for World of Warcraft. I'm really... I'm really hooked on this idea now. I like the idea of making friends, and I like the idea of like making like a little diary of progress and stuff. It just sounds so cute to me. Anyway, I am really tired, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it. Thank y'all so much for joining in. Thank you so much for watching me alt tab through like 80 different things. Thank you so much for talking. Like, oh my gosh, this is really fun. This is really fun. I'll have to do it again. I'm gonna try and get a video out this weekend if I can. We'll see. That'll be it. Y'all have a great one. Much love to you, to all of you, and sleep tight if it's nighttime in your area. If it's not, then have a good rest of your day, I guess. Um, Hope to see y'all again. Hopefully next time. I don't know. Maybe I should stream like the whole thing, the whole ordeal. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna have a lot more time to stream soon, so I'm probably just gonna have to make a bunch of different like uh, stabs in the dark at what I'm doing with my schedule. But we will see. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for chatting.